I missed it last week. We had no power.
Yeah.
We were down for 2 days, but I make jewelry anyway because I'm trying to keep on the sunny side. Anyway, so this weekend, you might be wondering, this is Labor Day weekend, are we having a sale at BeadsForBoutiques.com? Yes, we are. For sure, we're having a big sale, as a matter of fact. And Heidi has something she wants to show you here. No chicken this time. Fall sale, 30% off, 100 up. So, you know, as a small business, that is a huge discount for us. You know, we're not FMG. We can't do that. We sell better stuff. So 30% off if you do 100. That means you'll be getting it for $70 and free U.S. shipping. That's just not to be sniffed at. That'd be like another 10 bucks. So you got that. But if you're not up to that and you just want to do beads, which is fine because we have tons of beads, you can do this one. Beads and rhinestones, beads now. Not beads snow. It's beads now. Someone said, why do you put bead snow? It's beads now, and you get 20% off all the beads that are showing under the category beads and rhinestones on the website. Big category. There's 21 subcategories there. Even includes cameos and vintage stuff and you name it. You get 20% off of that stuff and there is no minimum order. So if you only have a few bucks to spend and you want to get some cool new beads, please come on over. We'll be happy to have you. No order is too small. And I'm going to show you in a little bit that if you place an order, actually since last Tuesday, so if you already did it, you're in, goes through this Monday. Any orders placed in that time frame there, Monday's what, the 4th, you get an entry into a drawing for a big bag of my personal stash beads. And you know I always keep the really, really good stuff. I sell the good stuff, but I keep the really, really good stuff. And then slowly it shows up on Etsy. You're going to give away somewhere like that because, you know, I can't keep all this stuff. Come on. No. You know, so anyway, so we have this going on. And we're going to just tell you, you know, if you like the content here on the YouTube channel, what we need you to do, please, is subscribe to our channel and click that bell. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. And then do the bell because then you get notified.
Yes.
YouTube will ding you when I'm on. It doesn't mean you have to come running. Just know you know I'm on. I might be live. I might not. Today I'm not live. Excuse me. Also, if you liked the video, even if you didn't, click like because that helps us out. We don't make any more money. We really don't make much at all. It's just, you know, YouTube really wants you to show that you're a player and monetize your videos, and then they get to interrupt your video every 3 or 4 minutes, which is annoying, I know, but it's just the way of things. We don't make more money for it, but what it does is it boosts our rank. So the more people like it, and especially the more people who will take a moment to comment, even if it's just, hey, girls, like the video, or hi. Or if you want to tell me something, or if you have a good idea, or a better way, you know, so long as you're nice to me, I love it. It's like a gift. When you give me a comment, I love your comments. They mean a lot to me, okay? And also, there's another little problem that we have. Yeah. This has been, I hate to say it, but it has been the worst summer in my whole 35 years of business. And it makes me think of when my friend Soila came to me years ago and she said, Brenda, tenemos que hablar en serio. That means we got to talk serious. And I knew, uh-oh, something's wrong. She wants money. And she did. She was trying to save her house. She owed taxes on it. She had a house in Mexico, and she couldn't quite come up with them. And she needed me to help her. And that was at a time when I was able to help people. And that gave me great joy. I'm not able to help with money now, but I got lots of beads. Got lots of beads. But anyway, tenemos que hablar en serio. We have to talk seriously today. And that's because of that bad summer. If I'm to go on, I need business. We all do. All of us content creators here on YouTube need business. All of us with small family-run websites, we need business. If you're a big website, you need business. But we are right now at a point where we'll always go on in some form, but you got to save Javi's job.
Yeah, you got to save my job.
And Jordan's. Because I could be looking at doing this with me and Diane or something, which Diane's great, but I need Javi and Jordan. And Javi, without Javi, we don't have these videos, at least not until I figure it out, and that'll probably be a long time. So, and all the other little cutes, I was just telling her, you know, like she made these today for us, you know. I says, these are the little things that Javi does. She does the hearts and flowers in this business. She looks after all the social media, make sure that I didn't leave something out. She does so much. She fixes the computers, her and Rob do. She does so much that, and the new website. Did you see our new website? She designed it, okay, and it's not done yet. We got a lot of little, we did like, what did you have, 3-4 pages of stuff that's not done yet? You know, so, I mean, she, you know, so I don't want to see her go. Javi's been with me 9 years. Since she's a little girl. That's what it feels like. And she taught herself to do what she does. So she's a smart cookie. And so I don't want to see her go work for somebody else and then have her work for me on the side or not be able to work for me on the side or whatever. You know, I just kind of depend on her. And Jordan, I don't know what I'd do without my son here, honestly. You know, he has been with me in this business ever since he was 2. And I started this business. And I pushed him around in a stroller through every flea market, and he'd go sometimes kicking and screaming, I don't want to go today, Mom. And I said, hey, but you never know what you might find. Will you give me $1? Sure. Okay. And it was all good. But he went off to college. He learned business administration. He worked in bigger business for 6 years, and he couldn't stand it. And he said, Mom, let me come home and help you with yours, because I'm good with ideas, but I'm not always so good with the back end financial. And he is wonderful. So I need his help if we're to go on. So we don't want any handouts from anybody. I'm not asking for that. Don't need to put nothing in the tip jar unless you can't stand it if you do, but you don't need. Just shop with us. Every time you pick us as your supplier, we're just so unbelievably thrilled, because there are a lot of people out there and they're advertising left and right, and I can't afford to right now. So this is it. So just want to let you be aware of that. I don't want to harp about it. Let's get on with the show. I've got some really cute stuff to show you, some wonky wire wraps. I'm going to show you my way, and then she's going to come on here, Javi, and she's going to show you her way, which will be completely different. So you're going to get something out of this video, let me tell you. So thank you for hanging in there with me while I went blah, 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 blah. And we're just going to we're gonna go on from here and see what happens next, and I think you're going to like it. So come on over here, like I always used to say, and I'll show you how it's done. Just for a quick minute before I get started, I want to show you this prize stuff, okay? And this is by no means complete, because when I have a drawing like this, I tend to add things. So I will be adding things as we go along. So anyway, this is what I got so far. Scrumptious. Now maybe you're saying, well, that doesn't look like that much. It's because it's in a little tiny bowl and all smashed together, of course. So I'm going to try and pour it. See, this is what it's going to do. It's going to go traveling. Bye-bye. Then I'm going to have to pick it all up. I just want you to see what's in here so far, okay? So far, there's some of these Howlite disc, which I don't have on the site. These are from my own stash, because I looked them. There's, oh, these are really cool. There are blue lace agate pendants. These are rough cut, but they're really cool and organic looking. Blue lace is not cheap, by the way.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. I have some moonstone in here. This is moonstone. I have some bumblebee jasper. I shared my bumblebee. Do you know how special that person's going to be? Because they're getting bumblebee jasper. You don't find it everywhere. This is bumblebee. Doesn't look like a bumblebee. I can't wait to make myself something out of it, honestly. This is, I think you said Hubei turquoise. This is real turquoise. This is that halite stuff. Let me put this down so you can see. We are so happy to have Hubei turquoise in limited amounts at Beautiful Boutiques, and it's very, very reasonable, which is amazing to me, but it really is decent quality. It's not like AAA quality, but it's good. It's got some matrixing in it, so it's not like that pure Persian blue type color, but it is very nice, and this is a real deal. This is not simulated turquoise. So there's some in here for you, and there's a strand of these really beautiful cathedral beads. These are check glass. They're maple leaves, a whole strand of them. I love these. Oh, these little guys, so cute. It's a peanut, I call him peanut butter. I'm just going to dump this in here. This is a peanut butter cat. I call him that because he's the color of peanut butter, but what he is tea-dyed bone. Look in the back, even has a tail. Isn't that cute? This is so cute. I kept 2 of these and making earrings for me. Ooh. Gotta have them. So you're getting one. This is silver-plated hematite, however it is you say. Some bigger cathedral beads,
so
kind of like the other ones. So how do they get all this stuff?
Well,
oh yeah, I gotta tell you that. All you gotta do is buy something.
Buy something at the website.
I don't care how much. Your order could be $5 for all I care. That just that gets you an entry, and you can say, well, why can't we just have a drawing for no reason and I don't have to buy anything? Well, we do have those at the creative group on Facebook. We do have ones like that every week for WTW, and also sometimes I just do an opinion poll thing, you know. So, but this time I need you to just, when you buy something, I can remember you're there. So you could win and include you in the drawing too. So that's good. Here's a piece of jasper. There's labradorite in here. And some of these have chatoyancy, so that's really cool. And that has that little blue light in there that's popping. I think I saw a couple of the moonstone did too. This is picture jasper rondelles. A little bit of keshi pearl, silver keshi pearl, rare. This strand was a dismal little strand, and it was $58, and I bought it because I'm nuts for keshi, but I wasn't able to sell any or anything because there's not enough on there, so I put a little bit in some of these bags, so I share it with you. Oh, these are cool. These are the new acorn beads that just came in check glass, so I got some of those. And then I got, this is a new color for us in the birds, so
they're so cute.
Yeah, we always saw now these birds. They're check glass.
And remember, Brenda made a video on that for a little pendant.
Oh yeah, that's not long ago.
So cute.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago either. And here's some black crow birds. And here's some of the volcano color birds. A pair of them. So I mean, there's just so much stuff in here. I'm forgetting half of it, I think. But here's an idea. And there will be more than this because I keep clearing off the table and finding stuff. And you know what I'm going to do right now? I hope that wasn't moonstone. I'll find it. Okay. What I'm going to do while I'm here is I am going to include a few of the mosaic turquoise that we're working today. Now this is like crushed halite, magnesite. It's not the Hubei. It's not real turquoise, you know, and it's assembled, you know, like the jaspers are, and it's got resin in it and all that, but it's still really cold, so there must be a lot of stone in it. But I'm just going to put a few of those in there so you can play with them, and I'm just going to keep putting stuff in there this week, so you do not want to miss this. Oh man, I gotta get this out of the way without getting it all over the floor. And my floor, once it gets down there, has a way of hiding out. So I don't want to lose any of this. It's noisy. So I put some mosaic turquoise in here. I put one of these heart, you know, things from last week. I'm not putting this in, but I do want to show you. No. Maybe I'll give you a little piece of it. This just came in like yesterday. And it's on the site. This is chain with crystals and labradorite. And some of it's chatoyant, meaning that every so often you get a little spark of blue. There's a piece. There it is right there. Right there. I don't know if you can see it, but this little blue comes from within. Oh, I love it. Love that stuff. Moonstone, chatoyant, labradorite, spectralite, and some real cat's eye, not the fiber stuff that we have, is the real cat's eye. And also, they tell me tiger eyes, too. So there's probably even more, but those are the main ones. Okay, so anyhow, let's get on with it. So here's what I have to show you today. I am fascinated with these beads. I hope you like them the way I like them, because I just think they present a lot of possibilities. Sometimes there's a fella on YouTube that I really like and I watch him. I think his spot is in a flea market or something because there's a lot of ambient noise, but he works with stones and stuff, and it's him and his family, and he does wonky. Like, I mean, he thinks the way I do, so I feel bad for him. But I love what he does. It just speaks to me. So I thought, he gave me ideas. Oh, let's do these today. So here's what I did. I didn't get as much time to prep for doing this today as I wanted to, but this kind of gives you an idea. He had, Matt is his name, he had a necklace that he was actually wearing one time. And by the way, when I tell you about these people I watch, I'm not watching them to copy them. Because I'm not like that. I just like to see what they do because they're probably better at it than I am. But anyway, I could copy somebody if I tried. My brain, I go along so far and then exit stage right. I'm in like no concentration. Anyway, so, he was wrapping sections, and doing stuff. So I thought, well, let me see where I get. Okay, so first, I'm going to show you one thing by taking this apart. And I'm also going to show you how to wrap a piece. And Javi is going to show you how to wrap a piece too. So how's that? You're going to get 2 takes on how to wrap this stuff. And she's got it on the website too. We're selling it in 6-piece packages for $3.95. So you don't have to buy a whole bunch of it.
That's a steal.
Yeah, it is. If you don't, if you're not played with it before, you don't have to buy a whole bunch. But 6 is enough for you to play with. You know what I'm saying?
6 pendants,
and then if you come back and you like it more, you can ask me if I still have any full strands, and I'll see what I could do for you, or whatever, And I can always get more, too. This stuff is not like rare as the hills or anything. But anyways, I had not seen it before, but I've seen it a good bit once I got wised up to it. Okay, so here's my center part that I made. I'm not sure I like this, but the thing is if I go through this with like wire and stuff, it'll stabilize it a little bit and it'll also become a lot dressier. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll take this off and just go with some like nice well, see, that doesn't even match. It's too green. I'll have to see what I got here.
Gotta have like a blue.
Yeah, I have to have something that's more blue.
Or silver leaves.
No, you know what? I'll find it later. Anyways, but yeah, these are kind of big. So, I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But where I started was with this. And every link is different, which is best for me because of the way my brain works. It's very hard for me to do wire stuff that looks all, very
the same.
Calibrated and the same, like Javi does. And there's nothing wrong with what Javi does at all. Her stuff is absolutely perfect and beautiful. It's just not my brain don't work like that, It's like, okay, Javi, show me how. She'll show me. I'll do 2 or 3, okay, and then pretty soon, here we go. Taking off the other way. So anyway, I did 3. This one, I think, moves. You can make them so they move, go through like a spinner. But I just kind of, whatever on them. And I can't really do like a necklace like this unless I wrap them differently so that, where's my pointy? So that my hanging aglet, hole, whatever, would be up about here on each one. And the reason for that is when you're trying to make something drape, that's the best way. You've got to have the hanging holes up. You can't have them just coming straight out of something. Now, Javi did say that if you double jump it, it will give it more stability, but it still may roll on you. So it's really better to put them up here. So I kind of abandoned that idea for a necklace, unless, because I had it on this, I did side stations with it, going up the side. Then I'm fine. There's no problem. But if it has to drape, it's not so hot out of side holes, But you could make it work, except that, you just have to play with it. Which is what I do when I do this, because I don't do anything precisely. But what I did, I just basically wrapped this one around with this one, and this one I kind of hooked it together. And, when you do these little kinks in here, it makes it tighter. I don't know if you knew that. I've been doing this for like 25 years. You can't tell because I'm not that good at it, but I have. And something I learned a long time ago is to make a slight kink if it's loose. If you're doing wonky style, it's fine, doesn't hurt anything. And then on this one, I wrapped it by coming around kind of twice, and then I made a knot here. It kind of reminds me of a little bow. Can you make that go this way?
Yeah.
Can you kind of zoom on that so they could see it?
That's the best I can do.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a little bow. Isn't that cute? I probably couldn't do it again to save my life. Or maybe I could. But that's the fun of it. You take these beads and you just... yeah, you can. And what I like about them is they have this nice flat surface. It gives you room. Like when you're on a round bead, it's great. But sometimes you just can't always do exactly what you want because there's not enough space or whatever. With this, you got plenty of space. That's why I like beads like this. Okay, so just to give you another idea, in my ears, I forgot I had these. I made these a long time ago. These are wire wraps. This is polymer clay, and then I wrapped. Now I did make these the same, and then this is ube turquoise that was from my own stash, and this is some halite. No, that's sea sediment jasper. But anyway, yeah, I wear these all the time, and they're so comfy. And I just went around the backs, just wrapped it around the backs, and that's that. Okay, so I think the thing to do right now, then, since I gave you those ideas, and you'll have plenty more of your own, and if you feel like it, please share them. But I'm going to show you how I wrapped this part right here, this center piece, the pendant, because that is a real practical way to start if you're new to this kind of thing. So anyway, so I've got a piece of wire cut off. Now this is probably more than I need, but in this case, I always say I'd rather have too much than not enough. This wire is not expensive. I'm using Beadsmith craft wire, which is copper based, but this is a silver non-tarnished, so it's a little bit stiffer than usual. It's but this is about 9 inches, so that's plenty. It's probably more than plenty, and it's 20 gauge. Now Javi suggests that you might want to use 22 gauge. She does a lot of wire all the time. She suggests you might want to use 22 because it's a little bit more supple. I've always used 20, but I've been working with this a lot here lately, and I gotta agree with her. It's really stiff. So anyhow, so I'm looking for my holes. There they are. So I'm just going to take the wire and push it through, and you got, oh, see, that's not drilled good. That's got a weird drill hole, so I'm not going to use that one. Okay, that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta check that out. Okay, so there we go. That goes through nice. That's good. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to kind of place it in the middle. Am I in a good spot here, Javi? Okay, let me move this out of the way. So I'm going to just kind of come up like this. It'll kind of remind you a little bit of a briolet wrap. Briolet. Yeah, so it's just up like this. And I'm probably going to just twist it like this. And you could just take your fingers and bend the wire to make it be where you want it to be, Now what I like to do, and sometimes it's hard for me a little bit, I'm not really good at it, is I like to really wrap tight on here. But this wire, like I say, is a little bit resistant because it's stiff. And I don't really like my wraps in this case to be super wonky, although they may end up that way. I like them to be nice. Okay, so there we go with that. So now what did I do on that? Okay, so basically I just did this, and then I brought this around and made a little curlicue. And for this I do not need this much wire at all. So I'm going to cut it off about there, and that might still be too long, but we'll find out in a minute. I'm going to leave this here for now, and I'm going to finish this part. So I do not need this much for here either. So you could have probably gotten away with maybe 5-6 inches. I'm going to cut it. I'm just eyeballing it. Let me just tell you how long that is, though, because you might need that. Imagine about an inch. And then I'm just going to roll it there's a lot of ways to do this, you know. So if you know a better way or one that you like better, then by all means do that. There's no hard, fast rules. So now I've wrapped this, and these little round nose, they've got little notches in them. They really help. I don't know if we have them on the site now or not. I have to look into it. I try to, but I'm not always successful. So I'm trying to get it around the round end. And I'm just going to roll it. Rolling on the river. Rolling on the river. Do, 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 do. Okay. Alright, so that's down pretty good. So I'm just going to straighten it a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, you'll have to, you know, the thing is when you have longer hair and it's fine, like mine, it's in your mouth all the time. I hate it. All right. All right, so now all I would do is my little doohickey. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my fingers. Now this is harder wire. I'm not going to lie. It's in silver non-tarnish. It's not as soft as a regular silver 20. There must be something they put on it, treat it with, whatever, to make. But I like to start it with that, and I'm not going to need this much. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to take about this much more off of it. Because if you get too much on a curly Q, it makes it funky and can get out of kilter more. So she keeps telling me where to go. See, I need this girl. Because I don't have anybody here to tell me where to be. Yeah. I mean, so many content creators do this all by themselves. And I swear, I do need to learn to do that. But it's so much better if she's here. So much better for you guys.
Yeah.
She agrees.
Sorry, I'm bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you better believe it. But you know...
Support me, guys.
Yeah, you know what? Javi's very first video is in our lineup. It's about 9 years ago. She was so shy. I
That
thought,
is so true.
this poor girl is not going to be able to do that. Was I wrong? She caught on just fine.
Oh, Brenda's a professional, though.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are, because I can't think of words to say.
Neither can I. I don't know words in any language or any accent. I'm just like, huh?
That's mostly my problem. Just thinking of
A
what
word
to
in
say.
English, I don't know it in Spanish, and I don't know it with a Yorkshire accent either. That's my new thing that I'm doing to try and improve my mental ability. Is I'm on YouTube with the different accent teachers, and I'm trying to learn 2 different English accents. I just about got it. One day I'll surprise you. And I started because I was watching Downton Abbey all the time, so I pretty much got it from that anyway. It's basically the difference between the upstairs accent and the downstairs accent. The servants' accent, the way they speak, and the way the hoity-toities upstairs speak. So I'm trying to learn both. Just for fun, no reason at all. Okay, so here's my now. This one had more curly Q to it because I left more on there. But anyway, the main thing when you're putting that, you don't want this to be sticking way up to catch on something, right? So you're going to have to take maybe, you know, this one I bent it down this way and pressed it. That hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is basically just a little cutie pendant. Now you can make 2 of them and make earrings. Couldn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. I could have done a little bit better with my loopy, but you got the point.
But I like the top. It was all nice and neat. And
well, thank you, because
it
my
was
stuff
just
is usually
beautiful,
not...
And it's all tight, too.
Yeah.
It's not loose.
I could actually take a little bit of this off and then push this over and curl around. It'd probably be a better curl, but it's not bad. So anyway, I'm going to get out of the driver's seat here and let her come over, and she's going to show you how she does it.
Okay, I'm going to show you guys now.
About time.
I'm straightening the wire here.
Why are you straightening the wire? Oops, I'm sorry. Why are you straightening the wire, Javi?
Because it, to straighten it, and it kind of gives you, like, it kind of, like, warms it up, I guess.
Yeah, makes it more pliable.
Pliable, yeah.
And I found, too, it will go through the holes better.
When it's straight, yes.
Mm-hmm. If you got any kinks at all, it's going to give you a little fit. It's going to throw a little fit for you.
Wait, I was like, what did Brenda do? I cut a lot.
Don't do what I do. Do what you do.
I cut like at least a foot.
Who cares? You know, it's cheap. Of course, that's wasteful, true. But that's all right. You know,
I'll use it for something else.
For demonstration purposes, it'd be better to have too much than be in there trying to show you how to do it, and then we find out, I can't finish.
I'm just going to start bending it now. And I am going to do something different.
She's going to do something different. Yay. Me likey. Oh, she's making like a mount for it.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool like that.
Oh, and hey, you guys, you remember mermaid sand? Mermaid sand is coming back.
Yeah.
Real soon, and we're going to be having all kinds of fun with wire and mermaid sand. And bezels and resin.
Resin.
Real soon. And semi-precious. Oh, I like what you're doing there. That looks good.
Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I wanted it like a little bit more. It's wire. What do you expect, people? Maybe I'll clip it there or something, or maybe bend it at the bottom and connect them together. No, I probably don't have enough room. How rude! I'm sorry. I went crazy style. Sorry, guys.
You went wonky.
I don't know. I'm about to start over.
Wonky.
Okay, well, I gave up here, so I'm gonna just start rolling in at the top.
Just do it how I like that. You're making like she's making like a mount for it.
Yeah, it makes it look cute. I don't know. I thought it was. So I'm gonna start making my little. I'm just gonna keep rolling it. Okay, I think that's good enough. You might need your pliers to. I usually do freehand everything. Squish it down a little bit.
Well, if your wire isn't so stiff, you can't.
It's not too bad.
Because usually the wire will just move with your fingers, but this is
it's a little bit harder, but you guys can do it.
Oh, I mean,
yeah. I'm going to cut that a little bit off, a little bit more, because I was like, that looks too much. And, of course, you guys can always reuse this and make the curly cue with this, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to just do it sideways because I'm weird.
She does hers different than me. I love how she does it, but when I go to do mine, I forget.
Oops, sorry, I forget.
I
forget I'm in a camera.
No, I don't know. I'm not watching.
I know. It's kind of hard.
See, she watches to make sure I'm on camera, but it's not easy.
It's not easy to, yeah. I'm just going to start making a little.
I was watching that guy rap this morning for a little while, and he was off camera a whole lot. But it's because he doesn't have anybody to help him, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to stay on camera.
I'm on camera, you know. You got it.
You can do it.
Tough sometimes.
That's how it looks like so far. So I'm just doing walking style here. I don't know what happened to me.
Yeah, I know. You must have been hanging out with me too much.
And I'm just gonna. I like doing these little. I don't know. It just to me it makes it satisfying.
I see. Oh, you know, I like that too. I was trying to do that this morning. But
you just have to use your hands.
I couldn't remember how.
But if you like straighten the wire and warm it up with your hands, or if you have like a piece of cloth and your fingers hurt from doing that, you can always do it with a piece of cloth.
Yeah.
And so it warms it up so much, and it's not as stiff too. So I'm gonna just go here. I'm gonna just hold this in position. Maybe I should just use these. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then I'm going to just trim it right there.
Cute.
Wait a second. You might have to lift the wire up. Oh, so I keep forgetting.
Because
then you can trim it easily.
Yeah, you can trim
right
it better, and then you can also push it down so it doesn't stick out.
Yeah. See? So you have to remember to put it down. So because if you don't.
Yeah, you don't want it sticking up because then it'll catch on something and it will either ruin someone's blouse or shirt, or it will just pull it all out of shape.
I remember it's flush.
One or the other, or both.
I had to push it down a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you gotta feel over it. Sometimes I just test it on my skin or on my pants. So you could do whatever you want. I did kind of wonky today. That's very unique for me.
But that's still Howie style. It's still.
It is. Is it still my style?
Yeah.
I'll give it away with the freebies.
That doesn't look like I made it at all.
I'm giving it away with the freebie, guys.
Look at that. Look at that.
So you have your own piece.
Put the one I made in there, too.
Aw, they're so cute together.
Yes. So you're getting that, and who knows what else, because I just keep putting stuff in there.
Yeah, Brenda keeps putting more stuff in here.
So I stopped counting a long time ago, like when it was about $60 retail, and there's been a lot more put in there since then.
Okay, so this is what we made. I hope you guys like it.
Yeah. And you can make segments and sections.
Yeah, you can make sections, like how she did it over here. She made like little sections over here.
This type of wire work is all up to you.
Yes, it's your imagination.
Your imagination and working with it. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But I will guarantee you one thing: the more you do it, the easier it will be, and the better you get at it, and the less taking apart you'll ever do. So I rarely take anything apart anymore. You find a way to make work.
Yeah.
You find a way to make it work, and that's what it's about. And that's my style. Brenda Sue, she finds a way to make it work through the back door. But it does work. So anyway, that's good. So remember to win that prize. Just any order of any size is entered, and then I'm going to announce who wins next Tuesday, which is the 5th of September. Okay.
Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, the 5th.
5th of September, 2023. I should say that because we have...
Sorry, guys, for everybody who's watching late.
Just under 500 videos on this channel now. So, it's good to mention it. So, tell your friends about us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.
And save my job.
Yeah. and say something to us because we do respond. Javi is on my case all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, subscribe, people. I'm just joking.
Brenda, people wrote on it. I said, I've been watching Javi. Well, somebody else just, you better do something.
Yeah, if you have any questions or, like we use 20 gauge wire, what you need for your pliers, we have it all on the website. So just come on over and just shop.
And if you want to contact us through the website too, it's Jordan, Jordan, at bsuboutiques.com. That'll go straight to him. I'll see it too. And we can talk to you by email that way too. And if you really need us, we'll give you a phone number. You can call, talk to me. How's that? And if I'm not here, you can talk to Javi, except she didn't pick the phone up.
Sorry.
That's bad. She didn't pick it up the other day. I was hot. I said, Javi, why didn't you pick the phone up? It could have been an order or something. It's like,
my bad. I'm so sorry.
I was busy. I'm like, okay.
I do appreciate you guys. I get nervous answering the phone.
She gets in the zone. She was creating a banner.
It's in the zone.
So she got in the zone.
Sorry.
Well, we better take off because
we're talking too much.
Yeah, she has to render this video too before the end of the day. So anyway, thank you guys. It was so nice for you to show up and look at us. Tell your friends about us. Come and look at us and see what you think. Yeah. And visit us at bsuboutiques.com. Don't forget those codes, but here's the deal. On the website, there is, toward the top of the site, there is a sliding peak bar. And Javi makes sure that all of our codes get in there. So there's no reason for you to miss a code because they're all there.
Yeah, they're all there. Copy and paste into your cart.
If you don't see it at first, just hit the little arrow on the far side. Now bring it to the next one because it's a slider. Okay. All right, so all I've got to say about that. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.